And right now that we're bringing it a little bit closer to home, we're taking a step back into our mom's kitchens with an old school classic favorite right now, a Cremora Tart, sweet and sour and super creamy, and you have to try this one if you haven't done so yet. And I'm really confident that after today's show, the Cremora Tart will make a comeback in kitchens across the country. So here to show us how to make it is the lovely Angie Boyd.
Aww.
Taking a step back in time, Angie.
Yep.
So good to have you. Look at all of this.
I know, how
Looks
lovely and
amazing.
old-fashioned is this?
I know, the
And
good old Cremora Tart.
Yeah, it's not inside, it's on top.
It's
That's
not
all I
inside, it's on
remember.
What a brilliant ad. Okay, take us through. How do we put this
Okay,
together,
this is
Angie?
so straightforward. We're going to start off with a tart shell.
All right.
So this is one of those pre-baked short crust pastry shells. Or what you can do is take your tennis biscuits, crush them, and then just press them into the tin.
Yes. I think my
So
mom made it with tennis biscuits.
It's actually
all those
nice
years
with
ago,
that
yeah.
as well. So whatever works for you, whatever's easiest. Tennis biscuits are usually in the cupboard anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so then we've got our Cremora.
Okay.
I've already put 2 scoops in. We're going to put another 2 in. So basically it works out at 2 cups of Cremora.
Right. Got it.
Powder. And then we're going to take some cold water
Okay.
and then just sort of stir that in.
Why cold water?
Just so that it's cold already.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Keep the temperature chilled.
Yeah, because we're going to pop this into the fridge. So it's one of those easy no bake fridge tarts, really. So you
Brilliant.
just keep mixing. Perhaps you want to carry on with that.
Yeah, so you obviously
Mix
want it nice and smooth.
until it's dissolved and a little bit sort of frothy is what
Okay.
we're after. And then I've got here a tin of condensed milk, just 1 tin. So this is why it's so easy. You don't have to really measure anything.
Oh, wow,
And then
okay.
we've got sort of a half a cup, so it's about 2-3 lemons
Yes.
that you've squeezed.
There's your sweet and sour kind of
Sweet
combination.
and sour. So this adds that little tarty, fridge tarty
Yeah.
vibe. Mix that together, and what you'll notice is your condensed milk always thickens up when you add lemon juice to it.
Yes.
Because obviously it's reacting with the milk proteins.
That's right. It's a good reaction.
It's a really good, I love how it does that. It looks so cool.
The keyword is tart. SMS that to 33728. That's tart to 33728. If you want to get your hands on the list of ingredients and a link to the recipe, you can also go check it out on our website a little bit later on today. That's expressoshow.com. How's that looking?
I see you've been in the kitchen quite a bit lately.
You know
So
what?
you're really
Yeah,
getting
no,
good at
I
this.
just a tad, you know.
Okay, let's pop some of that into here.
So this is going to go in here.
So you always put the thinner liquid into the thicker liquid. You find that it works.
All of
a
it,
little
or
bit.
just
a little bit at a time? Just get it mixed in, and then
right.
you can carry on with the rest.
perfect? There you go. Oh, look at that, and that's the creamy
That's your
part that I was talking
creaminess.
about.
Okay, so what will happen is we're going to pour this into the pre-baked or the crumb shell,
Yeah.
whatever you've got, and then pop it into the fridge, and it will just set. And
So
that
it's
is that.
going to set into kind of a, and here we have obviously
Yep.
the finished ones. How long does it need to be in the fridge? How long does it
I
take?
would give it a good couple of hours.
Okay.
Maybe do this in the morning and have it for later in the evening.
Oi, no, this is
And
definitely
that's
something
that.
you need to try over a weekend. You know, when you're
Yeah.
really putting together a good little spread for your friends and family, maybe.
Exactly, and sort of to add to the freshness and the tartness, we've got granadillas are in season at the moment, which is quite
there we go.
nice. And you can just cook them down with a little smidgen of sugar and extra lemon juice.
And there you have
And
it.
there you've got your topping.
Wow. I'll tell you what, we're going to finish this guy. This looks absolutely mouth-watering. The keyword is tart. SMS that to 33728. But here are those steps one more time.
When you cook with love, there's no doubt that you'll conjure up old family favorites that has a special place in your heart, like an old school homemade Nestle Cremora Tart. For this recipe, you will need 250 grams Nestle Cremora, a roll of puff pastry, half a cup of iced water, 1 tin of condensed milk, 250 grams smooth cottage cheese, and half a cup of lemon juice. Roll out the puff pastry on a floured surface. Carefully lay the rolled pastry over a greased tart dish and press it down. Using a rolling pin, roll over the edges to remove excess pastry. Prick the bottom of the pastry with a fork, cover with baking paper and add dry rice. Blind bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius until golden. Pour the Nestle Cremora into a bowl. Add the iced water, then whisk until light and creamy. Continue whisking while adding the condensed milk. Once combined, add the cottage cheese and lemon juice and whisk until smooth. Pour the filling into the cool tart casing and refrigerate for 5 hours. Decorate with your favorite fresh fruit and tuck in.
And there you have it, super easy. The keyword is tart. SMS that to 33728 to make your very own creamy Cremora tart. Thank you, Angie.
Pleasure.
Look at that, very, very fancy, taking us back in time a little bit,
Yep.
that good old favorite. So
Old
try
school.
this one at home. I've just never had it with lavender. And this is from your own garden, by the
It
way.
is.
Beautiful.
It's the only thing that grows.
It smells amazing and it looks
Yeah.
amazing. That keyword once again is tart. SMS that to 33728.